Here we have two power supply for Commodore 64 and the FDD Dual. Let's hook up the Commodore 64C to also power up your 1541 or 1581 disk drive. Plug the disk drive and your computer at the same time. There's an LED screen. You just touch, turn it off, touch it again. It shows you the voltage and the amount of time you've had your power supply on. Common failure among Commodore 64 and 128 systems is the power supply. Keelogs' mission statement is to minimize the risk of damage to your vintage computers and gaming systems from the past. The OLED digital display, it shows the output voltage of the power supply, the uptime, and the total time of operation. You can monitor the basic state of the power supply at all times just by touching a sensor. You can choose the color from gray or black, depends on your preference. Modern style, which is sleek and more compact design. Or classic style case size, which is robust, bigger size for those retro style bricks. As you see here, it shows two power supplies, one for Commodore 64 and a dual. Also can plug in the 1541 too for Commodore 64. Also later versions of the VIC-20s from 1981. Let's try plugging in the regular Commodore 64 bread bin. Let's power it on. Now let's try a 1980 Commodore VIC-20. I think we have a problem here. That's a round DIN connector. I guess my VIC-20 is just too old. But for the later models VIC-20 with a DIN, it will work. You can power it up with a C64 power supply from Keelogs. Let's check out their website. Not Kellogg's, Keelog.com. And just scroll down. Let's check the C64 power supply. Lots of choices. Black, gray, get them OLED, modern, or classic. Now for the C128. Let's check the Amiga 500. Either in black or in gray. Let's check the Atari XL, XE, ZX Spectrum. Lots of choices. You can also get some power supply testers. C64, 128, Amiga, Atari, ZX Spectrum. And also power adapters, C64 to 128. You can go 128 to C64. C64 to +4. You can also go C128 to +4. Very convenient adapters. Replacement power supply for the Commodore 64, also VIC-20. Stabilized 5-volt, 2-amp DC output with anti-ripple filter. OLED display with digital voltage and time readout. Fused on AC and DC side and fully isolated. High quality chassis with digital OLED display. Durable and thick cables on both sides. And it runs cold. Coming in at weight at only 0.6 kilograms, 1.3 pounds. Compact enclosure with modern shape. Round DIN 7 plug with 5-volt DC and 9-volt AC. US standard 120-volt AC power plug, US, Canada, Mexico, Japan, and others. C64 PSU was designed from scratch as a high-quality replacement for the original power supply. If you want a well-quality built power supply for your retro Commodore 64 vintage gaming systems, this is the product for you. I myself been using these power supplies hours and hours, and not a problem, no issues, great quality product. Thanks for watching. The Keelog.com power supply. Best choices for your retro and 8-bit systems. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.